Are you sitting comfortably? Then we shall begin.
So yesterday we decided, okay, let's go out to the desert and shoot some pictures for the site. And when we got out to the dry lake bed, it was nothing but crazy wind.
And I had actually looked at the news report, the weather, which I watch religiously given the fact that we shoot outdoors a lot. And it wasn't really supposed to be that windy.
You can't always count on the weather report, Gary.
Well, no doubt. But they've been actually pretty accurate lately regarding the wind.
Really? Now, wind is a tough thing because it could just come and go whenever it really fucking feels like it. So it's hard to say. I mean, I noticed it the day before it was a little windy. And then knowing that today is a very windy day, you would kind of think that yesterday would have been windy.
So the question is, why is that a factor? What is it about the wind that was really going to screw this shoot up if it was windy?
Everything.
No, I'm hunting for one thing in particular.
Let's see.
What was the one issue with the wind?
All the dirt and sand?
No.
What, the noise level?
Your
my outfit.
outfit.
Oh, that. Okay, I didn't know if you were trying to be like technical or something.
No. I mean, the sand and dirt and wind, obviously blown by the wind is a problem for the cameras, and you certainly don't want your sensors to get dirty. But why don't you describe the outfit you were to wear?
You mean the lack of outfit that I was going to wear?
How would you describe the top to this thing?
It really isn't a top. It looks like a necklace with little pieces of material that drape over my nipples.
So it's kind of like a bikini top, but it's missing a few of the important straps to keep it on you.
It's not even. It looks like a necklace with little material that hangs. It goes from the back of my neck. You put it around your back of your neck, and It drapes over my areola area. And that's it.
Well, I mean, the size of the material isn't terribly small, though. But isn't
it drapes.
Right, but isn't it the fact that, what would you call that? In a bikini, there's a string that connects the two pieces together in the middle.
Right.
Whatever that strap is, what the technical term for the bikini crossbar strap thingy.
It's just a string.
Whatever that thing is, yeah.
Well, we're missing that.
Well, it doesn't have that on it.
No, but nothing ties to this either.
Well, yeah, so around the back, there's nothing either.
Yes.
So
it's like
it's
a necklace.
It's just draping.
Yeah, it's just kind of hanging there. So that's the top. Now the bottom, I didn't know you didn't really pick anything out for the bottom because I thought you had the outfit together.
It was that necklace loincloth.
But the problem was when you took the necklace out and left it for me, I thought you wanted me to wear it on my neck. I didn't know if you wanted me to change things up. And there's a piece that I need to go around the back that I created myself, which I didn't have with me.
Right, which we could have fabricated with the other material that we had. But the biggest issue with the wind was the top.
Yeah, well, even the bottom. I mean, that's not, even though it's made out of a metal material, it's not very heavy. It's kind of light. And the other thing is with that metal, just so you know the next time, that shit gets hot and it burns my skin.
Oh,
so that's one of the reasons I wasn't looking really forward to it anyway. And then I'm thinking, well, maybe he wanted me to wear it on my neck. And then I'm thinking, well, he wouldn't want it on the bottom because, it's going to burn it. And then you're going to be able to see because I do have little hair in my pubic area. And you can see through that. And I didn't think we wanted to see any of that.
Well, I thought you'd be far enough back that it wouldn't be an issue. But regardless, the issue was that your little semi costume would have been flopping all over the place.
You said
which isn't
flopping? What? Nothing flops.
No, I mean it would have been flying all over the place in
Yes.
the wind, which really isn't an issue for the website because there's nudity and all that. But with respect to, I wanted to do like a YouTube video, like a teaser video, and a really cool sort of pretty girl thing,
and even put it up on here on the podcast.
And we
can't because
but you can't be nude for that
right.
because of. We won't get into that discussion.
No, but and we would have done it, of course, obviously, everything we do is in an artsy way.
Right.
But I understand the rules are the rules, and we can't do that. But yesterday would have been horrible. There is no way we could have done that. No way.
It was very, very windy.
And it just got worse.
Right. So we're sitting there. It's windy as hell. we've got the tarp up, the Land Rover. We're the only ones out in the middle of this dry lake. And it occurred to me that I had the shotgun microphone and I had the big windsock, the big Zeppelin. And so I thought, wow, well, we could actually record sound out here if we wanted to. So we decided to
do a podcast. Yay. So our first outdoor desert podcast was done yesterday afternoon while sitting on the dry lake bed. Hey there, everybody. This is Tabitha Stevens, and you're listening to Anything Goes with Gary Orona. No, with Tabitha Stevens and Gary Orona. He's laughing. Ha ha ha. Don't say anything. We're still talking. Stop. I'm covering your mouth. That was the pee hand, by the way, that I used when I peed and I pulled up my pants. Is it salty? No? Yeah? Okay.
They're going to hear wind and they're going to wonder, what's going on? What are we doing right now?
We're sitting in a dry lake bed waiting for the wind to calm down. I'm not telling anybody where we are because I don't want anybody to know where we are. We're on a dry lake bed.
We're going to do a video shoot and a photo shoot.
Yes.
We're sitting in the shade of the Land Rover in a dry lake bed.
Yes.
And it's windy as hell out there.
And it's hot as fuck.
And we need to wait for the sun to drop.
Yes. Itchy. And there's little white spiders that keep crawling at my legs. Seriously, they're from the cracked earth.
Really?
I swear to God, I keep pulling them.
I don't see any. There. By the way, everybody, there's going to be, we're rolling a little video on this. So there's going to be a video version of this. And you'll see us sitting in these goofy little chairs with this big furry microphone in our face because
and you're wearing your glasses.
Oh my God! I'm wearing my goofy reading glasses.
Look,
yeah, but they can't see it from that angle.
Okay.
I think
don't turn that on. No, you take them on. No glasses.
I think it's iTunes. I was wearing my totally goofy reading
glasses. Yeah, you're so cute.
Do-do-do-do.
But you know what?
That's funny.
I love your man hair. I love your man hair.
You looked huge.
Did I? Did your man hair look huge?
Well, see, normally when we record these,
nobody knows about
we're
the
like
man
about
hair.
10 or 15 feet apart.
Yes.
Now we're like sort of huddled next to each other, next to this windsock over the microphone, over the shotgun to try to keep the wind. I hope the wind noise isn't too bad.
Well, you can hear a plane in a second. You hear it? I can't stop sticking my finger in my belly button.
So this should sort of destroy the idea that these photo shoots are nothing but glamour.
I'm sticking my finger in my belly button.
Oh,
do you do it? I mean, can I see it?
What?
I'm gonna stick my finger in it. Is it wet? Ew, it's clammy in there too.
I've been sweating my ass off.
I know.
Why wouldn't it be wet? There's a pool in there. You can go swimming.
Why is it that you see me doing these gross things? Like, all right, so I had to pee right before this.
Right.
And you walk over to me and you start laughing. Why?
Well, because you just walk right over and pee. I didn't realize what you were doing. Not that it's that big of a deal.
I squatted, but I tried to get it in a crack of the earth. And guess what?
On your foot.
No, all over the place. It wasn't like... And then the wind came and it hit the side of my leg. So it ruined my plan.
Right. It is very windy.
Yes.
Which sucks.
Really sucks.
Because you don't want to pull your cameras out in the wind because it,
collects dust and dirt.
It's on the sensor, the dust. It's just a drag. But sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how it goes. We literally have this entire dry lake bed to ourselves.
It's very nice.
So.
But I will say that we've done this many, many times, and this is one of the windier days we've had.
We've had some pretty windy ones. What was your worst day shooting on a dry lake bed?
My worst day?
Right.
You know what? They haven't been bad. Well, no.
Did you notice my shoelaces, by the way?
No.
These are actually for smaller boots.
Okay, ADD.
They're for smaller
you talked to me about my worst day, and now you're talking about your shoelaces.
Here, for those of you in the video, are those
what are you doing?
The goofiest shoelaces
They're not
ever?
goofy.
My boots.
I would have never known.
I had to skip like 3 of the lashes
yeah,
because
you
they're too
did.
small.
Oh, you did.
On both of them, look.
Look
at how ripped up these boots
why
are.
don't you get some new boots?
They fit perfectly, though.
You know what? This is what's so funny about you. You complain about everything. You do. He does. Gary complains about his shoes. Oh, these are all ripped up. Oh, the shoelaces are broken. And I say, go buy new shoes. I will take you. I will buy you new shoes. I don't care. Just get some fucking new shoes. And you know what he does? No, they're great. No. I don't need them right now. I don't need them. And then you come out here and they're all torn up. You're getting new shoes.
But they look cool. Like if I, not that I would be in a photo shoot, but if I was, like those would be really
Okay,
cool
all right,
looking boots.
for
You
manly
would want,
man,
like,
cool looking.
New, like metrosexual. Oh, did it? Why would you want that? These
Okay,
are cool.
time
These are
out.
man's boots.
Okay.
I can climb mountains with
Yeah,
these suckers.
and then when you fall off, because the tread on the bottom sucks.
Actually, it's in pretty good shape.
Really? Okay, but the front of your boot's gonna come off because look at it, it's gonna come off.
They are pretty shredded.
Yeah, so forget about metrosexual new boots.
All right, I didn't
You
mean to
get
go off on-
excited when you get new shoes. Don't even lie. You have, all right, this is the funny thing. I had over 200 or 300 pairs of shoes in a shoe room. Okay, and I got rid of a bunch of them. Now I'm down to like 130 or 40 or 50, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so you sit and make fun of me about my shoes. You have more mountain shoes than anybody I know.
Well, they're
Wait a second. What? Go ahead.
they're sort of sports specific, I think you would say.
Really? So you need 20 pairs
Look,
of
the-
each?
Well, no, but you have these are a high top. They're full leather.
Mm-hmm.
So these are really heavy. These are when you're carrying a really heavy pack or heavy gear.
And how many of those
And
do you
it's
have?
good on your ankles, you know, and you need the support.
Oh, you have a bunch of
No,
those.
I have
Look,
one pair of real heavy ones like this.
Really?
No, I do, seriously. And then I've got two pairs of like a mid hiking boot, which is more for kind of like scrambling and when you're not wearing a heavy pack. And then I have one pair that are they're a 5'10" guide shoe, which is like a rock climbing approach shoe.
Right.
You approach rocks and you can actually, they're really sticky. They have stealth leather and stealth rubber on the
All right,
bottom.
so how many is that so far?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I counted,
might have
I
one
counted
more.
30 pairs of shoes that you had.
No.
You want to bet?
Those are for wardrobe for movies.
No,
and
they are
things.
not. They are your
And
shoes.
TV shows. Those are for Canyon Rangers.
They were not for
I mean,
that.
I wear them every once in a while, but that's what they
Every
were.
once,
We bought 'em
they
for-
were not. They were yours. They are yours. They are your size. They were in your closet room. 30.
30.
Yes.
There's not 30.
Yes, there is.
Well, there's a few water boots in there.
I didn't even count those. Let's add
for
those up.
canyoneering and kayaking.
Okay, well then I'm gonna have to add those because that is without your water boots. I don't even know where those are.
Right. Okay. Well, we're off the subject. The subject was what was
What?
your worst day on a dry lake bed?
I tried to tell you. And you talk about your shoelaces. You're so doing a Miss Stevens moment. It's not even funny. I'm the one with the issue, not you. Except there is. What is that? Oh, it's nothing.
What did you think it was?
I don't know. Nothing.
An invader? A bug? We already had the bug episode.
I know, but stop. Oh yeah, I was right. It's a little guy. I thought it was bigger than it was.
Here it is. He's on my knee.
Get out.
I told you.
What?
I'm talking to them. We talked about your bug issue. Like
Anyway.
right now, for instance, the bug is in my ear. Hey guys, remember the beginning of Once Upon a Time in the West, Sergio Leone's movie, his epic western with the fly, right?
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a fly just in my ear, and I was just letting it crawl around.
That's disgusting.
It was cool.
I
It
just
has a
closed.
kind of a
Yeah.
neat sound to it.
No, it does
though.
not.
All right.
You know, I'll do that to you in the middle of the night.
Weren't we
fine.
shooting on a dry lake one time, and you had like a big beetle crawl out of the earth onto you or near you or something?
With you?
When we were shooting Sanatorium or
No. Oh no, there was beetles, but then we shot that happened. But remember, we had bees, and they kept flying.
Oh, and they kept there it is. That bug's all over. I hope it goes in the microphone so
Where
they can
is it?
hear it.
Nothing.
That would be
I
cool.
don't like that. Did you see me jump? It was
I
weird.
did.
It looked big.
For those of you watching the video, you're seeing her reaction.
I'm hiding.
My comments are validated.
I didn't lie. I admit everything. Yes.
What is
I
this
had
top thing you have going
It's
on
a
here?
T-shirt. That,
Oh, it's wrapped down. It's not really a
Yes.
top.
no. And I can't sit here topless, so I'd like to.
Right.
I'm not going to.
You could. You would just have to cup yourself like that.
Take off your shirt.
What? I'm so not taking my shirt off.
Do it.
No way.
Just do it.
No. This is rude. This is not
I want
right.
to see you cup yourself. You told me to
Cut
do
my-
it.
Look, here, I'll do one boob, okay?
Do a
Okay, so
man
Wait,
boob.
I'm holding, I'm buttoning my shirt, and I'm cupping a boob.
Oh my god.
There it is.
That is,
Ooh la la.
that is so gay. Whoa.
I did it.
That's weird. It's
What?
like your boob actually hangs like a boob. What does that
Hey,
mean?
now, don't be saying I have man boobs.
Well, they are manly, right?
No, jeez.
What? I'm sweating
I think the
everywhere.
wind is actually dying
Wait.
down now.
Does the back of your legs smell like sweat when you have...
Of course.
No, they don't. Smell it.
To put,
Doesn't smell like anything.
well, you probably have perfume on
No,
there
I
or
don't.
something.
Why would I put perfume on in a desert when I know there's going to be bugs that are attracted to the smell?
But you're used to. You're good now. You're much better than you used to be.
I know, but I'm saying that I don't do
lean
that.
quite so close. I don't know. I hope you're not blowing the mic out.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. We don't have headphones on either because we're sitting out here, so we can't hear ourselves. So we have no idea what the levels are.
No.
So this is really random, but this could be kind of fun. We do such weird ass shit all the time. We should just record all the time.
Yeah.
Not that sitting out in the desert waiting for the wind to die down is weird, but I'm sure a
dying
lot of
down
people aren't doing
bit.
that right now.
I mean, this parowing has been hitting me in the head. That's why my hair is up, and this keeps hitting. Hear that? The plastic clip in my hair? And it really hurts when it hits your head hard from that wind. I'm just saying.
Actually, this is kind of cool because people are going to they're going to actually be able to see in the video version how well you're doing, because you're definitely, a city girl. And you've really come a long way. You're getting a lot more rugged.
I have been with you for over 6 years now.
Correct.
Okay, over. Maybe even 7. So yeah, I think that it's, I've changed quite a bit. Just a little bit.
Because I would drag you out to these locations like every day if I could.
No, we'd never get anything done.
We're getting a ton done today.
Well, like stuff that needs to be done inside.
I know, but I would be like off in these wilderness places all the time.
Well, then we'll do that.
The flapping you're hearing, by the way, is the parawing, which is attached to the Land Rover, and it's going over and creating a little bit more shade back by where the camera is.
It's actually dirty. Look at that. You should clean that. What do you think? Do you clean your tents?
Do you clean? Yeah, I mean, you can rinse them off. I mean.
Do you use soap and water?
Like non-detergent-y, sure. But you don't want to wash it to the extent that on the seams that when it rains that it comes through. You want to seal your seams, and you don't want that seal to come off.
But I'm just saying, see where that is kind of like stained.
We're gonna bore the shit out of them. We're staring at a tarp, talking to you all.
Yes, I'm sorry. I am just in that weird way right now. It's just very strange.
Is it weird when you're walking across a dry lake just in the middle of the day naked? Just
I love
cruising along?
I love it. I wish I could do that more often. But right now, because sometimes cars, we've been lucky today. There have only been a couple of cars that went by earlier, but or trucks. But otherwise, nobody's been out here. But I hate it knowing that people can come by. And I love being naked on the dry lake bed. That's one of my favorite things.
How does it feel like just walking along? I bet just the ground on your feet is
like
awesome.
Laying on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm at peace when I lay on the earth. But then those little stupid bugs come out and they start biting you. Those little white spiders.
Right.
And my ears are itching now because I'm thinking about it. What's wrong? You're in space. Hello.
I think it's pretty dry right now, though. I don't think that there's...
There are. I've been picking them off my legs.
Right.
Seriously. So, okay, how many times have you been out to the desert in the dry lake beds shooting people that have gone absolutely crazy, like females that are going on these shoots? They're doing like just glamoury kind of like.
You know what?
Stuff.
Okay,
Has anybody ever freaked out?
Yes.
You don't have to name names, but okay.
I won't name names, but
tell me later though, because I want to know.
We were shooting a movie, and the girl was kind of dressed sort of Cleopatra-ish, but she had just jewelry on, so she was nude, and she's kind of a spirit in this movie, and she was a blonde, and she was not super pale, but not really tan either. Mm-hmm. It was on a dry lake bed. It was probably 110 in the shade that day, I'm guessing. It was hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
But she was a bitch.
Okay, what happened? What'd she say?
Because, look, we did everything we could to accommodate her. We had a really nice sunshade. We had ice water literally in the makeup chair next to her.
Oh, she even had her own makeup chair? She even had makeup?
We had makeup artists and the whole deal. And
okay.
We were literally like every few minutes I would send an assistant over to say, hey, can we get you some more cold water? Can we, we had those little misters even. But I don't know if they make them anymore, but years ago they made these like little pump up misters. Uh-huh. You fill them with water and you pump it to create pressure, and you could like mist yourself.
Right.
So believe me, we were making this as comfortable
as
we could.
Stuffed that thing up her ass.
And I'm telling you, you mist yourself down with those and you go stand out in the open air with a little breeze, and it feels
great.
Awesome.
Yes. No, I know that.
So nice.
So what happened? So did she finish the shoot?
was such a fucking bitch. And you, I
Tell me
just
what.
hate assholes.
Okay, but what did she say?
So we would take her out to do a shot, and it was literally like 30 fucking seconds in the sun, and it was, I can't take it anymore. I've got to go back under the shade. And she talked just like
Are you kidding?
that.
Ugh.
What a fucking putz.
Look. I'm
That's-
showing you. That's one of them.
That's the kind of, that is a black spider, isn't it? Or a white spider.
Yes, look at that.
It's like a little white spider on her leg. Oh, that's tiny. It's like the size of a freckle.
You know what it looks like?
What?
Crabs.
Oh.
Am I getting crabs out in the desert? Can you get crabs in the desert?
No.
Like desert crabs?
No.